Hey everybody, Shanola Latimer here. And I guess I'm going to do a little bit different video than the last few I've been doing. I did some videos to help musicians out, mainly because I was a professional musician for 20 years, and nowadays things are really tough for everybody. Um, and I just wanted to maybe help some people, put my 2 cents in. But this is really more of an overall message. Like, I guess this is for everybody, not just musicians. Uh, so like okay, so with everything going on and all the challenges we're meeting now, and everybody's trying to put food on the table and all that fun stuff. You know, I was thinking back while I was driving, and uh and a very, I think there's an important theme to now, and what people should consider. And what that is this: never underestimate your ability to reinvent yourself. We all have it. And it's just, for some of us, it might be harder to tap into that ability than for others, but we all have that ability because we're all human. We adapt, right? And so that's speaking for me, that's always been a strength I felt I had, was my ability to adapt. I've always been able to kind of go with the flow, or create my own flow. Um, yeah, I've had to reinvent myself several times over my life. In terms of like a career or whatever. I first, I first was going to be a marine biologist. That's what I went to college for. But then I became a musician. I did that for 20 years, and then I became an administrator for a not for profit art school of the arts or whatever, and then I became a armed security guard. Moving to Florida from New York, I became an armed security guard, and did security in some of the most dangerous, high risk properties in Tampa. And from there, I became a programmer, a web developer, self taught. And now, if you can tell me what all those have in common, yeah, yeah, uh, but the point is that I've had to reinvent myself a number of times. And so, and I think for some people that's a scary prospect, because for a lot of people are comfortable with what they know, and they're not comfortable with being uncomfortable. That might sound like I guess I'm running around sentences there, but I think you understand what I'm getting at. Like, uh, sometimes we're put in positions where the things we know won't get us through, and we have to learn new things. And so this is a great example of that. The time, how things are now. If there was ever a chance for you to reinvent yourself and learn new things, and acquire new skills, now's the time. And probably it's not just time, it would be timely to do that, because the world is changing. It's definitely changing. And I'm hoping that what I've been able to accomplish with myself, having switched careers so many times, and at the age I'm at now, I'm 47 years old now. And I mean, you know, uh, I'm not officially disabled, but I mean, I definitely have some issues getting around, walking anymore. Um, in fact, I get around with a crutch now. that wasn't the case about a year ago, but now, most of the time I need to use a crutch to walk. So that I adapted. I couldn't rely on my back or my legs to hold me up all the time. So what do? I got a crutch, or like I was a musician for all those years, and the traveling was wearing me down, and someone gave me an opportunity to become an administrator for a school, a not-for-profit school. I took it. They saw something in me, and I saw an opportunity to adapt to how things were changing, and increase um uh my own abilities, and then we moved to Florida, and there was nothing readily available that I thought was going to be available. So I learned how to deal with very tough environments where I had to worry about getting shot at, and then from there I'm like, by then I was starting to have problems with my back, from mainly I think from the body armor, because when we were doing security, I started out, I had steel plates because some of the gang members had AKs, AK-47s, and rifle rounds go right through a Kevlar vest. But my point is, each step of the way, where it became necessary, I changed, I adapted, I reinvented myself. And if I can do that at 47 years old, well, I mean, I wasn't 47 all those times. But my point is, I'm older now, and I'm still adapting. Right now, as a programmer, the job I'm in right now, which I love where I'm working at. I love my coworkers. I love my boss. Our projects are as varied as doing. We do projects that involve the virtual world. We do projects that involve like the Internet of Things. We do projects that involve crypto technology. I mean, we're all over the place, and it's a chance. Each project, I'm kind of reinventing myself again. So really, so the point of all this, I hope that my story, what I've done with myself, can inspire somebody out there who might be feeling they're having a really hard time. They can't find a job, or they don't know if they can change gears, reinvent themselves at whatever age they're at. Maybe they're a millennial, maybe they're a Gen Xer like me, or maybe they're a baby boomer. I don't know, but hopefully this will give you the courage, or just the inspiration. That's the word I was looking for. Inspiration to try and reinvent themselves, and adapt. All right, I'm gonna shut up. I gotta go into the store here. I'm gonna have to go to the store again tomorrow because, well, anyway, I'm on a tangent because I'm tired. I'll catch you later.